What is up, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take you to all the free parking spots on the Las Vegas Strip and an updated version for 2023, as last year some of these places they had some changes. So I'm going to tell you everything you need to know and where you need to go to help you save money when you come to Vegas. Let's do it. So the first spot we're going to mention has to be my #1 favorite spot, located in the center strip when it comes to free parking. It's gonna be this beautiful spot, Venetian. As you can see, this place gets flooded with cars. It is one of the more popular spots. There are a lot of spots on the strip that are free, but this one has prime location because you can get straight over to the Link Promenade, or you can make your way across the bridge and over to the other side, which is really popular because you have Mirage across the way. This one is my #1 spot, the Venetian for 2023. Free parking, hands down, my favorite #1 go-to. So the very next spot that goes on my list is gonna be Oyo. Why Oyo? Because it is at the very southern point, across from everything. When you're talking about Excalibur, Tropicana area, used to have free parking at Tropicana, no longer exists. But Oyo, you can park for absolutely free, has $1 blackjack, pretty hard to beat. Then we're gonna make our way up the strip and I'm gonna list off some more spots that you can use to help you save money when you visit Vegas. So another really key one I have to mention, and this one's a must for me because not only do they have cheap gaming options, really good food, homemade food, but we're talking just a block off the strip, not a dangerous walk. I've heard people mention the walk. I walk it every day. I park at Ellis Island all the time. It's one of my go-tos. Again, when I'm done working on the strip all day, I end up right back there, have myself a good meal in the cafe, but Ellis Island had to make this list. So again, it is just a little bit off the strip, but for that location, not a bad spot. So another one we have to mention on this list for the locals specifically, your first 3 hours are free, and we're talking about the Mirage. Most MGM properties are gonna have this benefit, 3 hours for free, and again, you can't benefit more than free in this city, right? So the next one to make it on our list is super unique because a lot of the strip hotel properties won't advertise that they have free parking, or you just don't know for the most part. That's why you're watching this video, right? But this one takes it to the next level, and we are talking about Treasure Island. Treasure Island has 2 parking garages. One's totally free, no time limit. Take advantage of Treasure Island. Free parking, baby. So the next one we have to mention on the list is gonna be one of the bougier properties in town, and I'm talking about the Wynn. This place, if you've ever been in it, has one of the nicest casinos. Always is just beautiful inside. But again, for now, it remains free parking. The same thing with Encore. And then directly across the street from that bad boy, the big old UFO on top of the building, we are talking the Fashion Show Mall. Underground parking, totally free, that you can take advantage of. And we're gonna move more north end up the strip and talk about some more places you can take advantage of. Again, I'm here to help you guys, and if you guys are enjoying this, do me a huge favor, hit that red button so you guys don't miss out on any more helpful tips along the way for your next trip. Now this one I really like because they're doing something unique, kind of like Mirage, like I mentioned earlier, but we're talking about Resorts World. Now, Resorts World's super unique because they just added on free parking for anybody that all they have to do is get a player's card, which is really unique because if you're there to gamble, you're gonna gamble anyway, but if you don't know, all you have to do is grab a player's card at Resorts World, and as you're exiting, you slide your card inside of the meter there, you get free parking. Resorts World, free parking. One of the other options last for you over on the northern end of the strip is gonna be Sahara. This is another one I use all the time, and especially because the monorail is connected to it. So if you do happen to end up at one end of the strip and you manage to walk too far, you don't wanna catch an Uber or catch a Lyft back, hit the monorail, get right back to where you were, and again, free parking. Can't beat free parking. Can't beat anything free in this city, let's be real. So the next one we have to mention on the list is gonna be the Strat. Now the Strat's interesting because at first they implemented paid parking, but then across the board they said, oh well, there's no free parking for locals. Then within less than a month, they switched it up. Oh, locals, come over, you got free parking now. So for the locals over at the Strat, you get free parking. And I just wanted to mention that one because I see a lot of the comments come in last year's video about, hey, Strat's no longer free. They're absolutely right, it's no longer free, but if you're a local, free parking. So the next ones to make the list are gonna be the Trump International Hotel, which I've never been to, so I can't tell you I've been there to actually park, but I have driven by there. I did see it is free parking. And then not too far away, another one I have to mention is gonna be the Circus Circus. Circus Circus actually has free parking in the backside that nobody sees because recently when Resorts World opened up, they started charging for parking along the front side of the property. So again, get to the back, free parking. So a couple of last mentions I have to throw in here. These ones I use all the time, and I'm gonna throw them in and include them in because I did in my last video, and we're talking downtown. Now, we've covered majority of the strip properties, but downtown, I gotta tell you about my two favorite options. One is the El Cortez. If you go over there and you tip the valet driver, they'll let you park for totally free. Another option you can use, I've been using recently, is gonna be the Downtown Grand. If you go over, all you do is pay 25 points and you get free parking there at the Downtown Grand. Another option, the Sand Dollar at the Plaza. The Plaza itself, if you visit the Sand Dollar, you go and you spend on a couple drinks, or if you're down there and you buy pizza, whatever, you can get an absolutely free parking at the Plaza, which are parking validated. I'm there every night. I can confirm that one. Validation every single time I show up to the place. Go in, have a drink. So before you head out, go in, get your ticket validated, free parking. Again, my friends, if you enjoyed this video, do me a huge favor, subscribe to the channel. I got a lot of cool things coming our way. And again, big shout out to my buddy LV Crafter over on Instagram for helping me with these videos. It's amazing. I can't say enough good things about this city, and if I can bring some valuable information to you guys, we're gonna do it. So until the next videos, my friends, cheers and congrats on saving yourself money. And not to forget to mention, I gotta give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the Patreon members and supporters of the podcast and YouTube channel here, folks. Throwing you guys on the screen because you guys are the shiznit. I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.